Morning. It's Saturday morning, May 27th, and I just got home from work, and I have potted up the two blue grasses. What is it called? Blue fescue. I potted up those, and I've also potted these my goodness, I swan, I can't remember anything. Those are like the tall amaranth. Thank you. Thank you, brain. These are the tall amaranths. These are actually the green love lies. So these will be green, sort of like everything else in this pot. The color from these pots will actually happen in the fall, or late summer, I guess, from the beautiful flowers that I have planted that are climbing. This one, if you can see, sorry. The starts with a C. Everything here starts with a C. Here's the other one that's finally starting to create a vine. I know I remembered the name of those on a previous video, but anyway, so this one here is going to be sort of a lighter, maybe pinkish lavender color flower with some purple hues. And then this one over here is supposed to be like a red burgundy color. I thought that I was planting both of the pots with the red burgundy color, but they weren't marked, and 3 plants were all together. 2 were red burgundies and 1 was the pink one, so it was a Russian roulette, really. I bought some clear pans, drain pans for the pots. As you can see, that one drains pretty well. I just watered them. But this one's holding on to the water, so that's good. This one, it's always so dry, and it drains super fast. So I wonder how can I fix that problem? Or is that even a problem? Anyway, I'm always watering the pots because they dry out so fast anyway. Anyway, so I'm super happy that I finally got these planted, and even though it's kind of a mess, it looks pretty to me. Hopefully these pans will keep the water from draining all over the sidewalk and staining. And take a look at my little Cherry Falls tomato plant. It's got some little flowers on it. Everybody's doing fine. I have planted another of the this plant. I planted another one of these amaranths, a red one, in one of my pots in the back. And I took out the teeny little red one that it was replacing because that one was not growing for some reason. I think it's time to eat these peas. I've been focusing on the peas on the back patio, but these ones are getting pretty darn big. There's another one over here that I want to pick. Yeah, these ones are going to be delicious. Oh, I see another fat one. There was something that I noticed just now. What is that on the back of these leaves? I'm going to pick this leaf off. Looks like tiny little bug eggs, maybe. I'm going to discard of this leaf and inspect this plant for more. Oh, I see some more on that leaf there. I'm gonna pull that one too. Oh, this one too. Okay. Well, let me get busy. I need to start pulling some of these leaves. Well, these plants won't produce much. Remember that wonky succulent that was here? Well, now it's over there. I took a stick and plucked it out, and some of its babies came along with it, so I planted the big one there and some of the little ones just all around so they can have some space to grow. And that was a wide open space, plenty of room for the little babies to grow. There's still a few over here, but most of them have been dispersed. And then I gave it some, the whole pot, some fertilizer. I don't know if you can see those tiny little balls everywhere, but I just sprinkled it. They'll make their way down into the dirt at some point. But I finally got that little task done also. Proud of myself. I like to come home on Saturday mornings knowing that I don't have to go to sleep right away and get some things done in the garden. I just got home from picking up some baby tomatoes and a couple baby peppers. They are somewhat leggy and purple, so they need some nutrients and a new home, a bigger home anyway. And these are a bunch of different varieties, but Hungarian hearts, this one here, I think there's 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4 Hungarians, and those are what I really went for. The peppers were just bonus, and this is one that I can't pronounce. I'm not even gonna try. But I got one of those. It's supposed to be like a sweet, not spicy Scotch bonnet, something like that. And this one is oh no, that's what this one is, the sweet bonnet. So I got them confused, but they're both not spicy, so that's good. This one is called Prairie Fire, which I can't remember what she said about this one, but basically all of these are cherries or grape tomato varieties. This one's a tropical sunset, blush, and black cherry. So I got a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to grow them a little bigger, get them healthier. The ones that I don't take to Mom's house, and I'll probably just end up taking them to Jesse's house and plant them in the garden over there for Chloe. I'm making salmon cakes. This is 4 salmon fillets that were frozen. I just took the little plastic baggie and stuck it in the whole thing. I didn't even open it. Stuck the whole thing in some boiling water. Cooked them for about 8 minutes, and took them out, let them dry, cool off, and then I just flaked them and peeled the skin right off. And inside this pan here is the second batch, because I underestimated how much I needed. So just some colorful peppers, onions, and I harvested some sweet peas today, and so I cut up a few of those and put those in also, because why not? Salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and that's it. So what I have in here is 2 eggs beaten and a couple scoops of mayonnaise, and I'll just mix it all together. There's some panko in there and some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and I'll just mix it all together. And after this cools, this is done, I need to take it off. After this cools for a little bit, I'll throw that in here and mix it up as well. Okay, well, it's all mixed up. This is the final product before cooking, and everything is very well incorporated. 2 eggs was just enough for 4 fillets, and just two scoops. They weren't large scoops of mayonnaise. So everything is together. I'm going to wrap it up and stick it in the fridge until I'm ready to cook it, because right now it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm sure it'll be delicious for breakfast, but I'm gonna cook this for lunch before I go over to Mom's house. Mama and Daddy Robin flew out of the nest. They're not happy with me. I put this little rim thing on the top tier because I noticed earlier that one of them was flying, like hovering around that area at the top, like they just wanted to like check the nest. They were out like searching for food, but they were hovering, and so I figured I'd give them some ledge to sit on while they check on their babies. It's a beautiful rainy day, and I just let the dogs out to go pee real quick. Come on in, Bubby. It's been raining for like 3-4 days. This might be the third day, 3rd or 4th day. Anyway, I still haven't clipped the strawberry runners, but I will. I pulled them all out and kind of like overlapped them, so I can get to it when it's not so wet outside. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand here at the door. I'm gonna close the door. I'm just gonna watch through the window and see how long it takes Mom and Dad Robin to figure out where their babies are, because I did rotate it. I had to rotate it to put that, to clip all those pieces together. Well, it didn't take her long. I literally just closed the door, and she came and sat on the ledge right here, looked around, and then hopped up on that lettuce that I left there for them, and looked down and kind of like made her way into the nest under all the strawberry leaves. Can't see her now, but she's in there. It was literally like 30 seconds. The last time I twisted this thing, it confused her, and she did like a flyby so many times just to like figure it out. But I guess that lettuce that I left there, that light colored one right there, that's her landmark. She knew it right away. So I'm just checking on my plants in all these buckets that I moved in because of the rain. And I got some golden zucchinis here. Those ones are the Black Beauty zucchini, so they haven't popped up yet. Golden zucchinis are in the lead. Anyway, I've got them inside because it's been raining for so many days, and I didn't want these to get waterlogged, so I brought them in and gave them a little bit of water, because when I brought them in they were dry. And I just don't want the fungus gnats to get in here, so I've got them closed. I've got a little patch of like some mold, it looks like, so I'm going to leave this one open for a little bit. And these are all just reaching for some light. These are the sunflowers, the mammoth sunflowers. They're doing pretty good. in here. And these are a mixture of things. I've got some celery here. Those are the Hungarian hearts, and those are the green Dr. Grape cherry tomatoes. These ones were the super sweet 100s, and they germinated, but there were just 2 of them that I planted. They both germinated, but the seed was left on the top of one of them, and then they both just perished. So those ones didn't make it, but that's okay because I already have 2 of those plants that I purchased at the plant sales, and I don't need any more of those. And this one is Chloe's sweet yellow tomato. Those, I forget what they are, but they're flowers and basil. I think African daisies is what I planted in there, and basil. And these are the beets. The beets are doing well with this light. And I also have some giant kale. I forget what it's called. 1,000 head kale. So we'll see if any of those germinate. I'm not really sure if they have. I see some little sprouts there, but that doesn't look like a kale sprout to me. Oh well, keep our eyes on it. Anyway, these are all the things that I brought in because they don't have holes in the buckets. Those are the straight neck and crook neck yellow squash. These are just all the peppers that I need to transplant into their own homes. Marigolds, doing well. And these are the golden alyssum. These are going to be a gold yellow color. Beautiful. And that's what I've got going on in the house. Just waiting for it to become sunny and not rainy so I can move them all back outside. So just a few minutes later, it's no longer raining. I'm going to open the door. She always flies away when I come out. I don't know if she's still in there. I'm just waiting for it to stop raining pretty good so I can go to Walmart. I need to pick up a few toiletry items. And things for my trip. I've been making a list. So I'm just going to pick up some things. Oh, there she went. She just flew out. Scared me every single time. I think that one's Daddy, to be honest. And Mama's up there. She's the smaller one. Daddy's the bigger one. Anyway, I've got all these tomatoes out here. Tomatoes and peppers that I got from the plant sale. And stuff that I started. So, hopefully, these will be okay. Got some marigolds. Is anything germinating? No, not yet. That's a cucumber, lemongrass, white and yellow scallops, and bush cucumbers. So no, nothing's germinated yet. It's only been a few days. It's okay. This is the garden on a rainy day. Love that portulaca. Look at that. That's like 2 plants. Maybe 3. That's just 3 little plants. And I've noticed these. I planted some seeds. I just sprinkled seeds in here of a succulent, which I can't even remember what it was now. And these ones are growing. I'm super excited about that. And then there's a few of those little ones that I planted in here too. Okay, I'm gonna leave Mama Bird alone. And seems to have stopped raining for right now, so I'm gonna go run my errand. It looks like I have a germination here. That may be the poblano. I planted 2 seeds right here actually, and it's migrated to over here from the watering, I'm sure. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I pulled up that kale that was right here. It was snuffing out my fennel there from the light, so that's my first and only fennel that survived. The first one I've ever grown this far along, and so I want to keep it. Yeah, Daddy Robin over there is a little perturbed at me. He keeps flying up and then going back, boomeranging. So let me go away from his little nest. Ooh, I'm catching it on video. Oh, there we go. Get on in there. We'll keep your babies warm. I think that one's Mama. Is that Mama? She knows where the nest is. She's got her own way of getting in. Yeah. There you go, Mama. I see you, girl. There she is. She's comfy. So here it is, my salmon cakes. I sort of nibbled on this one while I was cooking that one. Yeah, it's a little dark, but it's fine. It's still very moist and yummy on the inside. It's not burnt by any means. I have some white rice that I cooked, steamed rice that I cooked yesterday, and some fresh lettuce from the green stalk. So I'm going to eat it with that and some of this. It's like yum yum sauce. This one's called bang bang sauce. Anyway, it's delicious. You guys should try it.